Guys, I'm really excited. I've been thinking about getting a drone for a little while, and I hadn't really done much research or anything, but I see a guy walking down the railway line with one the other week, videoing a steam train that repiqued my interest. And then yesterday, eldest daughter came home for a couple of days from where she is at the moment, and she said, will you come with me uptown? I need to pick something up. Pops uptown, thought, oh God, here we go. Walks into Argos. She only came out with one of these. Oh my God. She'd actually gone and bought herself one, and it was on click and collect, and it was being delivered there, and we picked it up yesterday. And look, how cool is all that? So what's the point in me doing this little video for you now? And I just wanted to, I've just turned the controller on. I already know how to use it, obviously. I just wanted to do a quick review of my first day using this with my daughter, and I also wanted to just show you a few things on it that I like about it and a few things I'm not so sure about, and just show you what is, it's just turned itself on, what is the art of the possible. First day out yesterday, we did 3 or 4 little flight bys, and then recharged it in between, and I'll put up some video footage underneath this now of what we managed in the few hours that we had with it. Okay, so comes with a very nice controller. She bought the one with the screen, and one of her friends yesterday had the one, you know, where you clip your mobile phone to it, and to be quite honest, I didn't particularly care for it much. It didn't look particularly good. Well, it looked alright, but I didn't like the screen bit of it. I much prefer this screen here. There you go, there's the box, got a few little bits in it, and there's the drone. We took it out yesterday, we had great fun with it, and each flight lasted us about, I don't know, 35 minutes. So what do I think of it so far? I think it's really good, really good. You'll see from these videos I'm showing you now that, you know, we watched a video yesterday which was really funny, just telling us, you know, how to set a shot up, how we might have a reveal, how we might arc around and take pictures of somebody and all this sort of stuff. I'll tell you what, it's as much as we could do to keep it out the trees and out the river, really, to be quite honest with you. It is quite stable and it flies quite well. It's not glitchy or anything, but there's a lot going on at once to be looking at the screen, working out where you're going, trying to rotate it on its axis while you're doing an arc, etc. And hopefully you'll see some of these bits of video I'm putting up now showed that we have made a reasonable fist of it in the 3 flights that we've had with it. So it's took us roughly, gives us about 30-35 minutes worth of flying time. The quick shots that you can select on the screen are really good for letting it go off and do its own thing, you know, and take like an arc around you or something like that. But you know, you obviously, we flew down by the river, as you can see, and we also tried to do a bit on the bicycle, etc. And it was really good, and we got, I don't know, we got about 30-35 minutes worth of flight time out of it, and then it took roughly an hour or so to charge up. The controller actually never went down from full in the 3 charges, but we did give it a little charge up last night. So what to think of it? I think it's really good. I think that once you get the hang of it, it's going to be really good. Would I buy one of these? I don't know. I would. This costs 560 quid, but I know for £6.99, I think it is, I could buy the Mini Pro, which would actually have the tracking on it as well. So I might, you know, if I was thinking about getting it, I would get that. So I'll show you a couple of things on it. Do I like them? Don't I like them? Well, first thing is these little controllers here. Now they do unscrew. There you go, they come off like that, and then they go in a little compartment under there at the back to keep them safe. But do you know what? It's a tiny little screw thread there, and I'm wondering how many seconds it's going to be before one of these is actually smashed off, broken off, or cross-threaded. That's just me being old school. I love the screen. The screen resolution is absolutely fantastic. It's brilliant that it's touch screen and all the controls on there. I don't quite like the fact that you can't see it from the side, so you've got to be looking at it straight on. As soon as you get even a little angle off like that, it's all gone black, so you do have to be looking directly over it. I like the smallness and the simplicity of it all. What I don't like, this here, look, this is the little camera thing. Do you know that's only going to take 5? That to me looks like that isn't going to survive contact with a blade of grass, let alone a fence post. But we'll have to see. They do say it's quite robust, and for carrying purposes, you do get this little case that goes over the camera there like that and fastens underneath. Generally it's all right. It's a bit bizarre. You have to fold it out in that you have to fold these from underneath and these out, and you know, it feels all right, but when it's all folded up, like the bottoms of these seem to touch the deck, so I'm not so sure about that. And then the other bit I'm not so sure about is if you look in here, you can actually see the copper windings of effectively the motor in there. And you know, I'm thinking to myself that, you know, if this is took off on the beach or, you know, from somewhere sandy or something like that quite a few times, I can see how that could easily get full of dust and become slightly problematic. But generally, you know, the resolution on the screen, the resolution of the film, you know, coming out of it, as you'll see underneath this video, you know, is absolutely brilliant. You know, nice little tidy box. Daughter's purchased herself on Amazon, should be here later today, a carry box for it all, just to keep it all nice and tidy and together, you know. And I'm not sure that it won't be very much longer before she buys herself one of the extra battery packs for it or something like that. The batteries have generally been lasting about 30-35 minutes for us, and then the recharge time's been about an hour. And then the controller here, we recharged it 3 times yesterday. The actual drone battery, we didn't even have to recharge that. It was still 3/4 by the end of the day. We have charged them both up since, because we were going to fly it today, but you can see it's a bit windy outside, so we're not doing that. But on the whole, would I buy one? I might. What I'm relying on with this is I'm actually relying on my daughter getting bored of this within 3 months, and then me becoming the new owner of it, if she does. If not, would I buy one? I personally think that I could get the Mini Pro, the Mini 3 Pro, for $6.99, I think, at the moment. I think she paid $5.60 for this. And you know, I really quite fancy the tracking abilities of the Mini Pro, and I think that would be a feature I would be very much interested in. And I think that would be the extra £150 for me would be worth it for the tracking feature. So anyway, there you go. There's a quick intro. That's what I think of it, and you've seen some of the video footage, what is possible in the first day. Clearly we've got a bit more learning to do. Thank you very much.